Lights, camera, action. Okay. You're watching Food is Medicine TV, where we help you heal from the root cause. And so much of healing from the root cause is having a clean and healthy environment around us. We all know that environmental toxins have stacked up to become such a great threat to our health, but also to our planet and to future generations. And it's really threatening their health. And it's our responsibility, because we live here, to take care of our earth, to love our mothers, because we have to take care of the plants and the animals and all of the humans that live on this planet. So today's topic is the lazy environmentalist, because it's hard to make change. We are a convenience-oriented society. I am convenience-oriented as well. I am guilty of that. And we all have to make a positive change. And we're calling it the Lazy Environmentalist because I wanted today to give you 10 ways that you could become a better steward of the earth that really don't take all that much effort. Some really sobering facts to consider is that we have 14 billion tons of trash going into our oceans every year. If you enjoy the ocean, that's such a sobering fact. That it takes plastic, and we have so much single-use plastic. Over 50% of plastic is single-use. Plastic and aluminum cans. Guess how long it takes them to decompose? Guess. 500 years. It takes even organic materials like paper 6 months to decompose. So let's take better care of our earth together. I am also a lazy environmentalist, where I can't make all these changes at once. I have an infant that I'm taking care of. I'm running a business. It seems too overwhelming, but I can make one change a month, and we can commit that to one another. So let's go through these 10 things. The first thing that you can do is you can not use straws anymore. I gave up straws this past Earth Day at the suggestion of our creative director, and I had really no idea what an offense that they are to marine life. They are literally one of the top 10 threats to the coral reef, to fish, and to our sea turtles, and we're using 500 million straws a year. We don't need to be using those, so we can get glass straws on Amazon or stainless steel. There's also bamboo, and there's also silicone, and we'll give you links below to our favorite ones that are tried and tested. Now, the reusable grocery bags. These are really important, because I have to be honest with you, if I have a cart full of groceries and I've forgotten to take bags from my trunk, I am not going to go back to my car to get them. I just don't. So I buy these Bagoo bags that you can keep. I keep one in the diaper bag, I keep 2 in my purse, and that way I know I always have them. They hardly take up any room. And that's going to be really important, because we are using so many bags. The city of Encinitas, where we live, they have banned them. And so we're really lucky. They banned plastic bags, not paper. But still, if you're going to take a bag, you have to pay for it. The other thing that we really need to think about is coffee cups. If you are a coffee drinker, tea drinker, you're stopping, think about this stat. This is really just in the US that we're using 60 billion coffee cups. That is insane, and they're not recyclable, because they have to have a little plastic liner inside to keep the drink hot and to make sure it doesn't melt the cup. And they're terrible for your health, because then you have the plastic lid you're putting on top of a hot liquid, and you drink that, and now you're getting parabens coming through the plastic into your body, which we know are pro-estrogenic and can be cancer-causing or cancer-forming. So it's a 2-for-1 to take your own coffee cup with you. The Swell brand, they will keep any drink hot or cold. You can bring these and say, hey, can you put my smoothie in here? Can you put my green juice in here? So you don't have to take a single-use plastic. They will keep any drink hot or cold for 12 hours. I have tried and tested these. In the hospital after I gave birth, I had bone broth that stayed warm for almost 24 hours. And so these really work, and they're simple alternatives. It's just remembering to use them. Ditch the plastic, we've talked about this before, and use glass containers wherever possible, especially at home. And when you're sending your kids to school, start to think about buying in bulk. let's not send them with a granola bar. Why don't you buy the granola in bulk and send them with a little container of a mason jar, or pour juice into a mason jar that they can bring back. Put yogurt in there so you're not using so many single-use things for your kids or for their lunch boxes. Stainless steel lunch boxes are a great way to protect the environment. Buying things in glass instead of plastic wherever possible. I recently discovered plain products where you can send your shampoo bottles back to these guys. They use all natural ingredients, whole journey approved shampoo and conditioner, no toxins. You can send these back to them and they will refill them and send them back to you. So we use 550 million shampoo bottles that goes into landfill every year. These are really simple changes that you can make that make a huge difference. If you have a dog, make absolutely certain you're using biodegradable poop bags, because you're using what, 2 or 3 every single day? That stacks up times billions of people who have pets. And the other thing that I am planning to do next is there is an app to reduce junk mail, because junk mail is just, first of all, it's annoying, right? But think about all the many millions of people that are receiving so much junk mail daily. You can get this app for $1.99 a month called Paper Karma. And then every time you get a piece of junk mail, you take a picture of it, you upload it to your app, and they will do the work for you to make the phone call and to get you off that list so you don't receive that junk mail anymore. It's pretty powerful. A couple of other things that you can do are to really watch your paper consumption. Don't print if you don't need to, and if you do, print on both sides. Make sure you're not overtaking the paper napkins in a restaurant. Don't grab a handful, just grab what you need. And if you're at home, use cloth napkins whenever you can. Really know what's recyclable within your city. So I used to just kind of err on the side, thinking I was erring on the side of caution. I would just dump things in the recycling bin I thought should be recyclable. Until I actually researched what was actually recyclable in my city, I realized that when you put things that aren't recyclable in the recycling bin, you don't get even the recyclables recycled to the same extent you would. So just know what you can put in there. That's going to be really important, and be cognizant of your energy usage. These are all really simple things, and I am hoping, this whole journey tribe is a conscious, loving tribe that cares about their health and the environment, that you can leave a comment and you can let us know what 1 or 2 things you're willing to do now as a result of what we talked about today, or maybe something you started on your own. I love the Margaret Mead quote, "Never doubt that a small, committed group of citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has." So would you join me in loving our mother? Leave a comment now. Let us know what you're willing to do to support the earth, and we will support you back by making a donation. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll catch you next time on Food is Medicine TV.